Okay, now we'll go through the calibration. The goal of the calibration is to give a set of 3D position to each camera, and then the camera will be able to calculate its position, and when the tag is seen, to get its 3D position. So you have to give at least a set of 4 3D position to each camera, otherwise the calibration won't happen. So what we did is we just put some marker on the floor at predefined 3D position. It is a XYZ position, and then we are going to have a tag. You need to turn the tag on, wait for it to connect to the gateway, and once it's connected, you can go to the Get Started page, and as you'll see, the first thing that we can do is to go to the GitHub. So just open the Git, and as you see, you have to download or clone this repo. That's the first thing to do, so I download it. You just need to extract. Here it is, and then make sure that VR Tracker system is running and that you are connected to VR Tracker gateway Wi-Fi. So I just need to switch to the correct Wi-Fi. Okay, I'm connected to VR Tracker gateway, and then I can open open index.html. So in master control, there is the index.html file. So that's the calibration file that you want to use for the calibration. This is just a tool to help you. It is necessary to use it to go through the calibration though. So here it tells you that you had a successful connection to the gateway. If not, it might be because you are not on the gateway Wi-Fi. That could be a problem. And here you have the list of the camera that are connected. So the camera, if you click on the list on a camera, you will see a green light flicker on the camera. It will be very subtle, so make sure that you watch it closely. But you will be able to identify which camera is which, and therefore you can choose which camera to calibrate. It will do as it is a very new installation, so I'll choose all the camera, and then I can start the calibration. So you will see, when I started the calibration, the tag turned purple. That means that the tag is in calibration. Note that if you have multiple tags connected, only one will turn in this color, and you have to choose this tag for the calibration. Now I will enter a set of 3D position. So I will enter about 6 position. The Z will be at 1 meter, mostly because the camera don't see the floor. And so I just entered them. So the first will be the 001 meter. Then Y will be at 1, 2, next 1. Okay, so I have 6 points. Not that you can use float, so I could have used like 1.3 meters. So you have the 6 positions that are right there. You can see them. If you want to add more, you can. If you want to remove one because you know that it is not seen by any camera, you can remove it already. And now what you have to do is press space. And oops. So press space, and then you go to the position that is told by the screen. So let's do that. Okay, so I'll go to position 001. I just put I have the marker on the floor. I usually use the tripod, it is much more practical, but right now it is under the camera. So I put the tag to this position and press enter. So you can see that the point has been detected by 2 cameras. It tells me then to get to the next position, which is 010, right there. Press enter again. Okay, point detected by 4 cameras. Next position. Alright, now X1, Y2. Good. Okay, and the last. Okay, so the calibration is over. I just have to check the little cross to close the window. And now the last thing, do not forget this, is to stop the calibration. And you will see the camera are out of calibration. You can see that the camera are in calibration because when they are in calibration, their LED is blue. And now they are back to either red if they see the tag, or they are just they just look off. So now you can see that the tag are red and they are seeing the tag. So it means that the calibration went through and they are currently tracking. The last thing you can do to check that your calibration is correct is to use the visualizer tool. The only thing you have to do is to click on visualizer, and then you will see your tag position in the graph. Just make sure that the tag is in range of the graph, and don't worry, the graph is usually a bit slow to update. We will update that as soon as possible. This is mostly because of the JavaScript library that we're using to draw it, but we'll do that in WebGL. You can use also this script because it is an implementation of a user in JavaScript, so you can check the source code in the JS file called visualizer.js. It will show you how to implement a user in JavaScript if you need to. So here you go. You can have the position updated, and that is a first step. Then you can start connecting it to anything you want by using the API.